Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Vicki and I am here with layout number 3 for Mini Kit Monday, April 2020. Now I am going to be using one of the papers that is that one right here. It's a scrap. I had ripped it for the opposite side on a previous layout, so I thought I'd go ahead and use it on this one. I'm also going to be using this black striped one. It has little pink polka dots on it as well. For this layout, we are going to be using a black cardstock as the border going around the page. As you saw, I did have a little bit of black in this layout, so I did want to kind of emphasize on that a little bit. Here I am going to go ahead and put these two together. Now in that yellow box that I had put into my Mini Kit Monday, it was like surprise stuff. There were two little tassels in it. Well, actually, there were more than two, but I'm going to use two of the little pink tassels that were in that box. These are very hard for me to use, so I thought I would just go ahead and hang them from some twine. The first one I'm going to hang on the second layer of twine, and then the second one I am going to be hanging on the third layer of twine. To get my twine to just stay in place or whatnot, I do just use some washi tape on the back. When I put this photo cluster down, I do make sure that I did put a little bit of adhesive over the twine and washi tape as well. So as you can see here, this is going to be the base of the layout. So we're going to go ahead and commit to the placement of this paper. You can see right there, I already messed it up putting it too low. So I just flipped it around and there you go. It was the way it was originally. Here I'm using these thickers to write out my title. It is going to say Pouty Face. These were not originally in my kit. I had white ones in my kit. And even though I have 2 packs of this, I have no O's and I have no E's. So I'm just going to cut up a G, no, or is that a Q? I think it's a G, and then another one right here for the E, but the E doesn't look right after I cut it up, so I do end up using a different letter to cut up. I will cut away though, because this does take me a minute to figure out. I'm going to go ahead and commit to the placement of this piece as well. I am going to use that T-square ruler to kind of line it up, and of course I put it down lower than I had intended to, so we're going to go just rip it up. I ripped some paper ripping it up because this ATG tape that I have, I had gotten from, can't remember the name of the company, but it does stick. I remember when I originally did a review on the tape that I had got from that company, the very first roll sucked, and so I said some bad things about it. Well, then the next roll I put in my gun, my ATG gun, it was like really super sticky, like this roll is right here. So yeah, I think it was called, oh yeah, there it is, tapejungle.com. That is where I had gotten that tape. I buy it in bulk because obviously I do scrapbook quite a bit. So like I said, these alphas were not in my kit, but I do go ahead and use them. Now the F on there was a little bit sticky, so it did rip the paper when I pulled it back up. That's like the only alpha in the entire 2 packs that has stick to it. So I do need to cover that up. I am going to be sticking this heart right here. The point at the bottom of the heart is going to fall in between the Y and the F. I do just go ahead and use some art glitter glue to stick it down these alphas. So this month we do have 2 guest designers joining us, Kelly and Karen, and I will have them linked down below. I will also have linked Traci, Kathy, Dollie, Daisy, and Shannon. So please make sure you go over and check their channels out as well. Now I am going to lose some footage here because what happens is I don't hear my camera shut off, especially if I'm watching something on my tablet, which I was on this day. So I do miss quite a bit of the embellishing part. There is not a whole lot going on this page other than the pouty face and those tassels and the heart like you see now. I do put something up there where I have that tag and when I'm playing around, but things you see right now are not going to end up being what I choose. I am just going to pull out a flower sticker and also a teeny tiny strip from the Paige Evans Bloom Street kind of washi looking type sticker from the Bloom Street sticker pack. That's also where that flower is from as well. I do put around several black enamel dots, and I also stamped with some little hollow hearts right there. Those came off of a stamp set from Close to My Heart. And then I finished off using the black shimmer pen, also from Close to My Heart, to do a little bit of splatters. I love how the splatters come out, especially the big ones. They're kind of silvery glitter in the center, and then the ring around them is black. I think that's awesome. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.